One of the interesting things that makes Academy for Five Element Acupuncture a unique and interesting place to study is the emphasis on seeing our patients in full health and balance. And that balance is reflected in their body, in their mind, in their spirit. And we learn to look at people from the widest possible perspective. Everyone has all five elements within them. Let's take the wood element, for example. Energy of wood is associated with the energy of springtime, and the movement of that element is up and out, up and out. It's about growth and creativity. On the spirit level, it's our ability to be creative, our ability to see the big picture. So in the body, that would correspond with our tendons and our ligaments, our eyes, our ability to see. And in the mind, it corresponds with our ability to make a plan, to take action on that plan, to make decisions that puts that plan into action. So in the five element tradition, in order to see a person in full health and balance, we are going to be utilizing our wood element. All five element acupuncturists need to have a high level of sensory acuity in order to do their job, to be able to see people, to be able to understand how their elements are functioning in health and out of health. We could tie that sensory acuity into the fire element. And the fire element is associated with summertime, and its energy is upward and expansive. So that energy manifests in us body, mind, and spirit, just like all of the elements do. We have compassion, we have brilliance, we have passion and enthusiasm and vitality. In the body, we're looking at our temperature regulation, basic things. How are the blood vessels? How is the heart functioning? And so using those attributes of the fire element, we work with our students on honing their sensory ability and their sensory acuity so that they can become instruments of this medicine. Being part of the Academy is like being part of a larger community. It's one of the aspects of being associated with the school that our students and our faculty, our staff, and our patients all deeply appreciate. So we have this ability to generate community, and that is a powerful tool in the wellness process and a person recognizing their own potential and becoming well in the support of a family, in support of a community. And that ability to generate community comes to us from the earth element. The earth element's energy is from the center outward and then back to the center again. So the ability to envelop, the ability to integrate things into your life. And the body level, it's basically our digestion. It also corresponds to our flesh. And on the mental level, it is our ability to be thoughtful, to mentate, to think, to concentrate. And then on the spirit level, it is also the ability to think, but to be thoughtful, to take care of other people, but taking care of ourselves first. So the ability to take in, to receive nourishment, and to nourish others. So this ability to have a wonderful, warm, supportive community comes to us from each of our earth elements. A portion of our program is dedicated to the inner development of the practitioner. But this aspect of inner development relates directly to the practitioner, about getting out of our own way so that we can fully be there for our patients. And so this inner development aspect requires a high level of discipline from the student, and I see that associated with the metal element. The metal element is the energy associated with the fall, and so things are falling away, dying away, and it's also the movement of energy down and in to do the inner work that is required to be an excellent practitioner. Associated with that is the metal element, which corresponds to our lungs and to the lower part of our digestion. It also corresponds with our ability to be inspired and to inspire others. And it also corresponds to the ability to find the essence of something, let go of the form but retain the essence. And that's where we're headed in the inner development of the practitioner. So we'll bring the cycle all the way back around to the end by speaking for a few moments about the water element. The water element is the element associated with winter time, and the energetic movement of the water element is stillness. So we're talking about coming into our reserves and the ability to persevere, the ability to endure. That's the essence of the water element. It is being in that unknown, the dark sea, but also a sea of potential energy, because the cycle sort of ends in water but also begins in water again. So then the uprising energy, that upward moving energy of wood, stems from the potential energy in water. So what we look for with our patients and what we encourage in our students is the ability to move through these different phases of energy, to move through the cycle, to not miss one, and to not be stuck in one. And so talking about bringing the circle all the way around again to water, that's the flow of the energy movement, from water to wood to fire to earth to metal, back to water and around again.